everybody. Well, I'm on my way to Tractor Supply. It's 38 degrees out, and on Sunday we're supposed to have snow. But I have an emergency situation, so I must go to Tractor Supply. Every single year, for years and years, my husband and I have fed birds all summer, all spring, all fall, especially during the winter. We've had lots of bird feeders, lots of bird baths. Well, so last year I bought bird seed, and I've been filling up I only have a couple of little feeders out. Well, here it is, winter, and I'm looking out my kitchen window at a bird feeder I've got out there, and I see the birds fly to the little perch at the bird feeder and do their best to find some seed in there. There's a little bit up in there, but they can't get to it, and they're all over the ground under the feeder. So about 3 or 4 days ago, I took out a bunch of bread and I crumbled it all up, and threw it all over the ground. A few days later, I took out some oats, threw that all over the ground, and that was gone in no time. I'm telling you, I had a bird festival out there. I've never seen so many birds. But it makes me, I can't stand to watch it. I can't stand to watch any creature go hungry. I just can't. I don't care if it's a dog, a cat, a bird. I mean, that's what we're supposed to do. That's one thing we're put on this earth to do. One thing we're supposed to do is take care of God's creatures. And I truly, truly do believe that. So I've got to go up and buy the biggest sack of bird feed I can find, and I might see about getting another bird feeder as well, something a little bit bigger, because the ones I have sure are little. There's just not enough space for everybody. I need one of those great big communal bird feeders, but I think I'll do okay if I can get another bird feeder and then keep them filled up. I think they'll be all right. And I know they're going to have trouble finding water too. So I've got bird baths. I've just got to clean them out. They've got leaves all in them. I need to clean them out. So here I am. My car's not even warmed up yet. And I am on my way to Tractor Supply, Gilmer, Texas. And I looked online first to make sure they had bird seed, and they do. If I get there and they don't, I can always run down to Walmart, because they usually have some bird seed. But I want that and a bird feeder, and I'm going to come home and fill them all up. Oh, and guess what? So I got my stimulus money a couple of days ago. And boy, let me tell you, the very next morning I was up bright and early, and I got dressed, and I went and I spent every single penny in the same place. They say don't spend all your money in the same place. Well, I did, and it felt good. And I was able to pay my property taxes for the year. So Uncle Sam paid $600 of my property taxes, and I paid $395, and I am paid up for another year, and that feels really good. So I appreciate that stimulus money. I wondered how I was going to be able to pay my taxes. We have December and January before they start charging a penalty. Because when February comes around, if you hadn't paid it, then you start having to pay some kind of little penalty or interest or something like that on it. And I didn't want to do that. I don't care if it's 10 cents. I don't want to pay it if I don't have to. So I've been wondering how I was going to pay that, and what do you know? Along comes a stimulus check, and I hope you got yours too. And I hope you did something good with it. If not, well, treat yourself to something wonderful, because y'all deserve it. But as for me, I wanted to pay my taxes, and I feel like I won the lottery. I felt, boy, I'm rich. I'm going to go pay my taxes. Anyway, I'm going to go get my bird seed, and I'm going to go home, and I'm going to fill up some feeders, and I'll take some video of my birds out there, hopefully. And I will see y'all later. And as usual, I hope God is good to you today. See you soon. Bye-bye. I don't know if you can see it or not, but see that white gazebo-looking bird feeder? That's what I bought today. And I bought 2 great big sacks of wild bird seed. And I've just now filled it up. And I had 2 more bird feeders that I cleaned out where the rain had kind of hardened the seed, made it mushy. I cleaned it out, filled it up too, but it's right out there. It's pretty, and I've had those before. They last for several years, but eventually they will get dry. I don't know if you can see this little guy right here on the very corner, very right hand corner upper. There's a bird sitting up there. He's waiting. He's gonna make sure I'm not coming back out there. I announced it was chow time, so I hope that helps. Feel better about it.